Hey, what's up, guys? Big Time Collector 01 here. Yeah, I'm holding the camera again because I couldn't fit all three figures up close while it's standing up. But yeah, I'm doing it again. But yeah, I'm gonna do the review on the Marvel Legends Captain America Civil War 3-pack, which comes with one of my favorite figures. Actually, did two of these figures came in my top 10 list. If you watched it, it was the Spider-Man and the Captain America. Iron Man, like the Giant Man Iron Man made it to my list. So I mean, I like them both. Then I'll explain. I'll just talk about that more later when I review the Iron Man. This was a great pack. I loved this 3-pack. I loved all the figures that came with it. Even the two repaints, I actually liked them both. The Spider-Man was my favorite out of them all. Just loved this 3-pack. I got it for Christmas. So yeah, let's get to it. And first, before we look at the figures, we'll take a look. So as you can see, it's pretty big. Um, so it's pretty big. It's like very long because it's three figures, but it's like the same style of it's the same style of Marvel Legends packaging and like that. So hold up 1 second. Let me put this down. 1 second. So looking at the measurements, but it's like 10 inches tall, and it is yeah, my tape measure is like bent up and stuff, but we'll fix that. And it is about 14 and a half, yeah, 14 and a half inches long. Yeah, it's pretty long packaging. And so yeah, you get the movie logo right there. You get the figures and the names, the little warning thing, and the age limit stuff. But then we get on one side you get a picture of Iron Man. On the other side you get a picture of Captain America. Whose side are you on? And then there's a picture of the three images, not three images, but three photos of the figures looking awesome. Really do like that. And here's a quick bio if you want to read that. Pause it now, and it is also in multiple languages. So let's get to it and get to the off. We have Spider-Man right here, and this figure is awesome. I really do like this figure a lot. The articulation is awesome. The detailing is cool. I really do like this. But the one thing I do like how dark it is, but I wish it was brighter because in the movie and in the Homecoming trailer, the new Spider-Man Homecoming trailer, and yeah, that's also why I wanted to get this figure because it's like this is also why I wanted to get the 3-pack, mainly for the Spider-Man. But now that I have all three figures, I like them all now because I did have the Giant Man, Iron Man, and the Giant Man Wave, Iron Man, and Captain America already. But I like these two a lot. But going back to Spider-Man, this is an awesome figure. I do like it. He has a lot of detailing on him. I do like these black lines they have here. Like I said, I wish it was brighter because, I mean, and that's how I saw it in the movie. Yeah, I don't remember seeing these black on his heels. I sort of don't like that as much. I sort of don't. But I do like the spider on the back of it. It is on his back. Yeah, I can't talk today. Sorry about that, but I like this how it's sculpted on there. It's just not painted. I like how there's a lot of sculpting on this figure, and it's not just painted like normal Spider-Man figures. There's the sculpting webbing. I like that a lot. I really do. I do like these eyes. I do like how they made the eyes. If you look very close, really close, you can see that they made it look like the eyes were shrinking. And like in the movie, I really did think that was pretty cool. And I think that is so cool how they made this on this figure. And I do like that sculpt a lot. I really do. I really do like this head sculpt. For some reason, I think these hands are being reused from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure, and I'll get more to that later. But yeah, I do think these hands are being reused, but still, this figure is awesome to pose around. I do like getting him in these like squatting poses, like this, like these low squatting poses, and just having his whipping hand out like that. Just always thought that was so cool how you could do that. And it's also fun getting this guy in air poses. But the one thing I really wish this guy came with interchangeable hands. I would like some open wall crawling hands because whenever I get him in aerial poses, I just like get him in like these cool poses that don't require fists or these thwipping hands. I wouldn't mind at least another fisted hand or another thwipping hand like we saw in with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. But yeah, I wish this guy came with some interchangeable hands. But for the most part, this figure is awesome. I do like it. Oh, and here's something I want to do. Hey everyone. I love that part so much. Articulation. This guy has a lot of it. He's got a lot of articulation. And so let's get on with it. So his head can look all the way up when that is really far up. It can look all that down that much. It can look side to side. He has some head pivot. Well, not really, but it's there. He's got a butterfly joint right here, which I really do like. And it does move back a lot. And does move forward a lot like that. Like back a lot. That is awesome. Look at that. It moves so much back. You see the ball joint. That's so cool. His arms move out that much. Actually, they move forward. And he does have biceps full of double jointed elbows. His wrists do rotate and they do hinge up and down like that. And the hinging is pretty, like hinging him up is pretty limited because of that right there. Look pretty limited. But he does have an ab crunch right there. It moves all the way forward and all the way back. It does have a waist swivel. And the legs can move out that much. He has an upper thigh cut right there. He's got double jointed knees. No boot rotation, which I really do wish he had. But his ankles move down, up, and he has ankle pivot. To measure out this figure, he does stand. At about like 6 inches, a little bit over 6 inches. Or no, he's 6¼ inches tall. I am just seeing that right now. But I like the height of this figure. To get your Toy Biz comparison, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Series 3 Wolverine. And then you know how I always said I never liked this Wolverine, but I'm thinking of customizing this. Like, what do you think? I'm thinking of repaying this figure. I seriously don't like it, but I'm just thinking of customizing it. And just putting it out there. Spider-Man comparison. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Amazing Spider-Man 2 Spider-Man figure. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends 2009 Spider-Man. Utilizing the common mold for Spider-Man figures, the Pizza Spider-Man mold. I do not have this Pizza Spider-Man, so they do share the same body mold, so just there. And he is the shortest out of all of them, which I do like. Again, like I said, I think this figure is reusing like the hands from the I actually have second thoughts about the fisted hand, but I have a strong feeling that he is reusing the flipping hand from the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. Like, if you look right here. And I do like how this one like bends more down than this one. This one does not hinge just as much as this one, but still, if you can see the comparison, like right there, like, don't they look the same? Like, they do look the same, don't they? Yeah, they do look the same. Here he is next to a couple Spider-Man villains. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Toxin and the Marvel Legend, not the Marvel Legends, the Marvel Select Venom. And as you can see, he is the smallest. Look how tiny he is next to Toxin and Venom. That is so funny. This is Captain America, and I love this Captain America figure. Much better than the Giant Man Wave one. It just is great. I love the blue on this. It's much lighter than the Giant Man Wave one. The one from the Giant Man Wave was just too dark to me. I just thought that was a bit dark. And the shield came out great. Just as my one gripe, I wouldn't consider it, but it's very minor gripe. Is this YV shaped burn mark. I'm not liking. I didn't like it before, but I'm starting to get used to it now. Starting to get used to it more. But like if we were to get a better, I would just suggest Black Panther claw marks. It's like I just suggest that more. But this shield came out better than Giant Man Wave 1. It's much darker and like worn. Well, not saying because it's a battle damage shield, but still, well, if it's darker, it means like it's more worn out. And yeah, I like this shield and the figure a lot better than the Giant Man Wave 1. Captain America comes with the only two accessories, which is the shield and like obviously he needs a shield and this Steve Rogers head sculpt. And I do like the Steve Rogers head a lot. And I can't remember the actor's name. Was it Chris Evans? If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments below. But this does not look like him. I don't think it captures his likeness at all. But I do like this head sculpt a lot. And here, just to demonstrate how to pop it on, just pop off the head. Just pop this head off. And this is an awesome head sculpt. I really do like this head sculpt a lot. This is pretty cool. I like that little. I like how the A, like one half of the A, is being burned, and then the other one isn't. The other half. But here's how you just put it on. Just pop it on like that. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. But I like putting this head on the Giant Man Wave, Captain America, a lot better. I just think it looks cooler that way. And just getting back to this shield, I love how dark this shield is. And here, oh. Here's comparing it to the Giant Man Wave, and then here it is next to the Giant Man Wave side by side. I like the shield better. I like how darker it is. This is just way too bright, way too bright. I really think this is just bright, but I just love how dark this one is. This one isn't bad, but I just like this one better. Like I just really do like this one better. And if you don't like this battle damage, and you just wish to have the Black Panther claw marks, you can just take this and like if you have a gray Sharpie, you can just put the claw marks right there, and that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm actually thinking of doing that, but yeah, this shield is way better. I also forgot to mention the head articulation on this head. So the head can look up that much and down that much, and you can look side to side, and you don't get. Well, you get head pivot just a tiny bit, but it's there. And here's the normal articulation segment with the normal head that you get it with. So this head can look up all the way, which I do like. It can look down that much. It can look side to side. It does have a little bit of head pivot. Yeah, you get a head pivot. Shoulders move out a whole, like they move up a whole lot, which I do like. They move forward. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. There's the wrists do hinge, and they do rotate. He has an awesome ab crunch that moves forward that much, back that much, and this belt does shift. You can shift the belt. It does have a waist swivel. The legs move out that much. They move forward. You get an upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. He's boot rotation. Ankles move down, up, and he does have ankle pivot. Measuring out this Captain America figure, he is standing about at 6.5 inches tall. Usual, here he is next to the Marvel Legends Toy Biz Series 3 Wolverine, and here he is next to Spider-Man, which came in the same 3-pack as him. Yeah, your Captain America Marvel Legends comparison. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Giant Man Wave Captain America with the Steve Rogers head sculpt on. And I do like putting this head sculpt on this body mold. Well, not really, but it's not different, but I do like putting it on this Captain America body a lot better than this one. And here he is next to the World War II Marvel Legends Captain America from the Mandroid Wave, which came out a while back. And this was my first Captain America figure, and then he came, and he's my favorite. I like this one the best. Forgot to mention something with the shields. I like this one the best, actually, because it's much darker and looks more worn out, and The one thing is, it is a bit smaller than these other two, and I do like putting this shield with this figure right here. Like, when I didn't have this Captain America from the 3-pack, I would always put this shield with this Captain America. And look how cooler that looks. I do like how that looks a lot. And here he is next to the Marvel Select Disney Store exclusive classic Captain America. Just look how the costume changed over the years. It's from his first costume to his newest one. And here he is next to Red Guardian, like using the most common Captain America body mold that we're seeing. And I don't have the Captain America from the Onslaught wave, but it does share the same body mold. It's the exact same thing, but different head sculpt and painted differently. That's funny, isn't it? But yeah, and another thing about the shield, when I first got my World War II Captain America, it was using these like band type thing, whatchamacallit, this band type system. I'm starting to like it a bit more, but I used to not like it because it's like loose, and it still is. But after getting that Taskmaster, who's like shares the same shield as Red Guardian, I like this shield system a lot better because it's more stable, and I actually do like this better. It's more stable. It's much like it's not loose, and you can actually put it on the figure's back, as you see here, like this, like that, and you can't do that with this figure, and it has the same exact system as the World War II cap. Last, we get Iron Man, and yes, this figure is awesome. I really do like this figure a lot. It just comes with a lot of accessories, but we get not one pair, but we get 2 pairs of repulsor effects, and we get the all translucent blue and the all translucent orange. And I do like getting this guy in flight poses. Like, I love getting this guy in flight poses. So that's why I have him on the dynamic flight stand. And yes, that's why we got 2 repulsor effects, so we can get him in flying poses. So yeah, let's get a closer look. Taking a closer look at the figure, and my God, this is a really good figure. I really do like this figure. I like these burnt marks we get. I do like the white on the eyes. I really do like that. Like on the burnt side, it looks like it's glowing a little bit more. But yeah, these burned battle damage parts look freaking amazing. And especially like on the shoulder pad, like it's like almost fully black. Like, I like that, and I like how we get these fake wares and stuff. And I do like the red. I do like the dark red, but I do like the bright red a bit more on the Giant Man Wave one. And I'll get more into detail on that when we do the figure comparison. But I do like this figure a lot. It's very good. I really do like it. The articulation, same thing as the Civil War one. Not the Civil War, Giant Man Wave one has same thing but repainted, like the Captain America one. But I do like this figure, and I love the accessories we got with it, and we're going to take a look at that, right? Like I said earlier, this figure comes with not 1 pair of repulsor effects, but he comes with 2. And that is freaking awesome. I really do like this, and I'm starting to like this translucent blue a lot more, seeing it through the camera, actually. And the translucent orange one is awesome. It's a bit bent, but if like you use a hairdryer, you could straighten it out. I keep bending it to straighten it out. Just doesn't work a little. It just doesn't. It doesn't quite work, but still, I do like these effects a lot. And comparing it to the Civil War one, comparing the blue one to the Civil War one, and I did like this, like, I don't know, frost look to it. I was planning to use this for my Iceman figure, but yeah, there's no peg hole, and I didn't want to like make everything complicated. You know what I mean? And so yeah, I still like this one, but I still do like this one as well. These 2 are awesome, and here are all 3 different colors. Like, here are all 3 different versions of them together, and that looks just freaking awesome like that. And there's another thing I found out you can do. Like, you can take this off and take this like little star thing off. Like, just getting a closer look at it, and just look at that detailing. I do like how they just have like these sculpted lines. Like, even these big ones, you see that sculpted line. I like that. And you can just take these things off and put it on the Iron Man figure by itself. Like, like this, as if you wanted to, but I don't really like this. But it does look like an actual flame to me. If you look at it, it's like you look at it upwards, looks just like a real flame. And here's taking off the orange one. I do like that. And yeah, that's pretty cool. I've actually done this. I've mixed, like, here's the blast, like this part is from the Civil War figure, the Giant Man wave I meant, and this one's from the 3-pack. And I like doing this. I like mixing things up and doing it like that. I actually might have it displayed like this because I do like this a lot. And here's the Giant Man wave star thing, and the 3-pack laser effect thing, and there is together. I like it. I like it. I do like this, but it's not like I just like this a bit more. I just think that looks very cool. And here's mixing up the orange and blue. It's just gonna look a bit weird. It's gonna look weird because they're gonna be two different colors. It actually looks pretty cool. I like the color. I like how the color changes like that. But it's not like it's not accurate. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that. But I do like the mixtures of blue that you get with this. And oh yeah, I just took like every one of them apart, but I'll put that back later. And the next thing we get is this Tony Stark head, and I like this head a lot. It captures his Robert Downey Jr.'s appearance like dead on. This is dead on Robert Downey Jr. to me. I really do like this. It really captures his likeness a lot. Like the beard matches, the mustache. Like just looking at this head sculpt looks like Robert Downey Jr. It really does, and I do like that a lot. And just to pop this on is just to pop it on. You just pop that off. And you put this one on. It's pretty difficult. And there we are, finally. And yeah, that looks pretty cool. I do like putting this head on the Civil War. Not the dang it. Why do I keep saying Civil War? And dang it, I meant Giant Man. Wait, the Giant Man, Iron Man one. You can do that. But yeah, that looks pretty cool. And to go over the articulation with it, you can look up that much. You can look down all the way. You can look side to side. And he does have head pivot. We're going over articulation right now, so let's get to that. His head can look up that much. It can look down all the way. Then yeah, this side view. He can look side to side. He does have some head pivot. His shoulders move out that much. It's not too far because of that shoulder pad. It's connected to his shoulder, and yeah, it does. It's not like on his. It's not like above his shoulder where it can shift up and down like the older version. But it doesn't bother me that much. He can move his arms forward. He does have a bicep swivel. He has double jointed elbows, and his wrists rotate and they do hinge up and down like that. He has a good diaphragm joint that crunches forward that much, back that much. You do get side to side movement with that. No waist swivel. That's why the diaphragm joint's like that. Yeah, you can rotate the diaphragm joint like that. His legs do move out that much, pretty far for an Iron Man figure to me. They do kick forward, not too much, back some. Double jointed knees, an upper thigh cut, and ankles move down, up, and he does have ankle pivot. And I also forgot to mention, you can plug these effects onto his on the peg holes, like just to make him look in some good flying poses. Measure out this figure here. To measure out this figure, he's just a tad bit under 7 inches. Comparison here, he is next to Marvel Legends Series 3. He's next to both of the figures that came in the pack with him, Spider-Man and Captain America. And this was a great 3-pack. I really do like it. It was way better than the Marvel Legends Shield Agents, I have to say. I love this 3-pack a lot. I do like the Spider-Man and the Captain America. I love all three of these figures a lot. They just came out great. The articulation is awesome, especially on the Spider-Man. And it just came out great. I just keep saying the same thing. And the Spider-Man had a lot of sculpting on it, a lot of sculpting details and articulation for a brand new figure coming out. I do like that. Iron Man, just a repaint. Same thing with the Captain America, but I do like these figures more, a bit. I mean, I like the Iron Man, and from the 3-pack and the Giant Man wave, the same. I mean, I just have the same feeling for them. And then for the Captain America, I like this one the best. So yeah, this figure the Iron Man came with a bunch of accessories. The Captain America just really did a great job. Hasbro did a great job with this whole set. And these two figures right here, the Captain America and Spider-Man, made it to my top 10 Marvel Legends of 2016. Here he is next to the classic Iron Man from the Iron Man 3 wave, and from the Iron Man 3 Ironmonger wave, I'm sorry. And here he is next to the Civil War Giant Man wave. Iron Man with the Robert Downey Jr. head in it. As you can see, I think this is taller with the Robert Downey Jr. head on it. And I do like this figure a lot. Both of these are really cool. I mean, I had to put this one my top 10. I do like this one just a tad bit more than this one. But they're equally the same. I really like them equally. And I like how bright this red is. I do like how bright it is. A lot of people do complain it is too bright. But this red is also really good. I really do like how dark it is. For some reason, I just think this one's darker than this one because I seen the suit bright in the airport during the airport battle. I saw the suit bright. I just really did. And then once he went to fight Captain America, it just got darker, and I think that's what Hasbro was going for. Same thing with the Captain America figure. I think that's what they were going for. And look how the suit changed during the time from this to this. I do not have the first appearance Iron Man yet. I do plan on getting it though. But this is like the closest like classic Iron Man I have. But look how the suit changed. One thing I forgot to mention, and this figure came with fisted hands, and you can pop that out and you can replace it with this one, and yeah, just pop that one right in. And I think it matches. I think this is a bit bright for this, but yeah, that looks pretty cool, right? Like, I think it looks cool. I like it. He is next to the Marvel Select Hulkbuster, which is pretty huge. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Captain America Buster. I'm joking. There's no such thing as a Captain America Buster. There's that's the Marvel Legends Iron Man 3 Iron Patriot figure from the Ironmonger wave, which this was actually one of my first Marvel Legends Iron Man figures. And it did deliver really good. But I do like this figure the best. Yeah, as you can see. And I also forgot to mention, if you have the Marvel Legends Deadpool, and if you have the rocket launcher, pop out the boxing glove, and you use one of these orange effects, these orange repulsor effects, you can make it look like it's actually shooting something. Look at that. That looks awesome, doesn't it? Like, just look at that. I have no idea how to say this. This is just an awesome 3-pack. I really do like it a lot. It was one of my favorite things I got for Christmas, and yeah, this was great. These figures, all 3 of them are great. Especially this Spider-Man figure. I really do like it. And I also forgot to mention, and before I got this figure and the Giant Man wave Captain America, I had the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure and the World War II Captain America. And then when I got these two, they just blew them out of my shelf. I like these two a lot better, and especially this Iron Man. This Iron Man it's awesome. And this is just the only movie version of Iron Man I have, besides the Giant Man wave one. But yeah, it's just the only movie one, which is the Civil War one. I always had the Extremis Iron Man with me on my shelf, but now I just got the whole thing. And it looks awesome. I like it a lot, man. And so hopefully you enjoyed my review. And if you did, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more, because I do think of making another review today or tomorrow. Yeah, I might make one tomorrow. So yeah, so stay tuned and subscribe and like this video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to get more action figure reviews. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.